So I know that the spirit of your grandmother, when we talked years ago, you were saying the spirit of your grandmother, sometimes you even talk to her, is always with you. When was the last time you behaved in a way you knew your grandmother would not approve?
Oh, man, all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, it ain't like, I mean, it's, you know, that's the thing with my grandmother. It was like, you know, she was on me all the time. I mean, even when I thought I was doing it, it was, you know. But I think what I've managed to do in a world where everything is sensationalized and everything is on the internet and everything is whatever word you say can be, and being a comedian, everything, I think I've fared pretty well.
But you know, you and I both raised by our grandmothers, have that experience. Your grandmother must have seen something, because what grandmother, Southern grandmother in Texas, says you need to become classically trained as a pianist? Do you think she saw something, felt something?
Here's the thing, my grandmother said, I'm gonna give you all the things that I wanted to give my other children, but they were a little too old to understand.
Right.
So she says, I'm gonna make sure you play the piano because I think that can get you on the other side of the tracks. So I'm sure she didn't put into her mind that it was gonna be something like this, but she knew that you had to get across.
That was a way out.
Way out.
Certainly a way up, yes. Jamie was born Eric Marlin Bishop in the small town of Terrell, Texas. When he was just 7 months old, his parents split up and left Jamie to be raised by his grandmother, Estelle Talley, who adopted him. Jamie says his grandmother, who died in 2004, was always his biggest supporter and #1 fan. When I interviewed you for Elle magazine, you told me this story that was so heartbreaking. I wish you'd share it here, about the time you went across the tracks to play. Yeah.
There was this one instance that changed the way I viewed life. When my friend was 17, I was 16, and I get a chance to go play for this big house, you know, in Texas, out in the country, and it's Christmas time. And when I get there, I knock on the door, and the guy opens the door. "What's going on here?" I said, "Well, sir, I'm here to play for your Christmas party." "Then why are 2 of you here?" I said, "Well, you know, he drove. I didn't have a, you know, license, so, you know." I said, "Is there a problem?" He says, "Yeah, I can't have 2 niggers in my house at the same time." Now, mind you, I had heard that word said to me so much it didn't bother. I was like, well, okay, well, listen, can he just wait in the driveway? He said, he can't wait on this street. And now, look, it starts at 6:30. Make up your mind. So I told my boy to come back at 8:15, 8:30, which was late for us at that time. And he says, "Hey, where's your tuxedo?" I said, "They didn't tell us to get one." He says, "Well, come on in this room." And he took me in a walk-in closet. And I was like, why has this man got all his clothes in his bedroom? You know, I ain't never seen that like that. But he gave me I don't know if y'all remember the Brooks Brothers suit with the patches. I was like, oh, man.
Wow.
I got the suede popping. So as I'm playing,
oh, boy.
As I'm playing, right, they're doing black jokes, you know.
You can hear them doing jokes.
Yeah, they're doing jokes. And they go, "Oh, man, we're just funning. Come on now. We're just funning." And so I'm just playing. But the reason that I was calm is because my grandmother taught me something called furniture. Since she worked, you know, as a maid, she says, you know, the word is furniture. Whenever they're doing whatever they're doing, you're just furniture. You don't respond, right? And then the lady of the house says, "I apologize for what's going on here. Could you sing us something or something?" I said, "Cool. Chestnuts roasting on and off on fire." Right? And the guy says, "Hey, man, I like that," right? Then afterwards, he gave me $100 at night. And I said, "Hey, man, $100, call me nigga every day. I got me $100, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool, 16. But I remember about to give him the jacket back. He says, "I can't wear that anymore." And then he made me wait outside up the street. And that night, when Chris, who, by the way, was my best friend, who actually lives at my house now, when he picked me up, I said, "Listen, I got to get out of here. I got to get out of this place because I'm too smart for what's going on right now. And either I'm going to hurt somebody or someone's going to hurt me because eventually I can't take too much more of that." And then that's when I decided to go to college in San Diego.
Wow. I'm so moved by that story.
Yeah, and that's 84. Yeah. That's 1984.
But that's a life-changing trajectory moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was meant to defeat you, and you took that moment and did something else with it.